What up? What up? Fantasy football hustler back at ya. And oh, yeah, we got a WAFERZ tournament breakdown, and we got Doe in the house, but he is very,
Can't hear
very
anything.
elusive, if you didn't know. That's why you can't see him right now.
I
Can you
can't. I
hear?
can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way out and come back in. He's in the
I
Matrix.
can't hear anything.
All right, you're in the Matrix, Doe.
What about now?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you got to close out and come all the way back in. He can't hear me, so I texted
We
you.
having technical difficulties.
Hopefully he sees the text. We're just gonna boot him out, so hopefully he sees it. All right. What up? Shout out to the crew. He'll be back in a second, I'm sure. And Drake in the house. What up? Crispy in the house. What up? Shout out what division you are in the chat, so we know. We're gonna start at number 1, but if you know there's some peeps in here from certain divisions, we can start off there. What up, Devo? Emil in the house. Shout out to Toronto. Marco, Guten Morgen. Hey, and there we go. Now Doe's back.
Am I in here?
You're in here now. Yes, sir.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, so go ahead, Doe. Let them know. WAFERZ official. Just let them know.
Doe, WAFERZ official. Thanks everybody for joining the league. It's exciting. It's our first year doing it, and many more to come. We got some gifts for the winner. We're gonna do a little recap and smoke on some of this good wafers at the same time.
Let's get it. And Emil said, I'm just here because I'm high. Shout out to Toronto. Hell yeah.
Shout out Toronto, baby.
All right. Marco said he's in the number 1 division. So Marco's coming at us all the way from across the pond in Germany.
No way.
Yeah. And
Germany.
International tournament. And oh man, and he goes by the Drunken Unicorns, and I see it. Caught a fat L Team Ghost Monkey in week 1. Played the second highest scoring team though, so a little bit rough. Let's see Marco's got Joe Burrow. I mean, that's why right there. Shit the bed.
What they scoring? What was the highest score? What was the number?
So the highest score from Division 1, 124 and 83.
Okay.
But we had Jamie come in right now. Our man Jamie scored the highest. And let me see. Is he in number 4? I forget which one he was in. Let me see. Yep, he was in number 4, 157 and 87. 157.87. Almost 160. Highest.
That's
in
pretty
the tournament.
Pretty high. Good job, Jamie.
Yeah, we're not going to stroke your ego, Jamie. I think you could have done better. He has Goff, Derrick Henry, Ken Walker, Tyreek. Oh, man, that's why.
Tyreek Hill went crazy.
Damn, he had the highest score, and he still caught a 0 from Higgins. That's pretty impressive. He also had Ayuk. That's why. Ayuk and Hill. Had Pittman. I was talking shit about Pittman to him, and Pittman ended up balling out week 1.
Yo, this dude has got a team.
Yeah. Let's see it, Jamie. You going to be able to repeat with that? Highest, what's the highest score of the week get, Doe?
Was it 164?
No, it was 1. No, I'm saying, what does the highest score weekly get?
Well, this week, they'll be getting one of these WAFERZ hats. The Mile High Club. You can join the Mile High Club. Jamie, I'll pull up on you and hook you up.
I like it.
Jamie's local.
Yep. Yeah, if you're actually local in LA, might be able to meet up with Doe somewhere and get your gift. But everyone around the country and all that, you know.
Everyone else, I'll ship it out to you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Jamie said I wanted that hat too. All right.
I got you.
Mile High Club. Let's go. All right. So let's jump back to the number 1 division. So it's Team Drew who got the highest over here. Let's see a couple peeps he's got on the squad. Josh Allen, Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, who's probably not going to play this week. Devontae Adams, Michael Pittman, Njoku, Miles Sanders, He's got Reed from the Packers. It's pretty solid.
Josh Allen stunk it up, man.
Yeah. What do you think about just week 1 in general?
Week 1, I feel like, was a preseason for the starters that didn't play. You know, like the Lamars. You know, he didn't step on the field at all for preseason, so this was his first time back out, just knocking that rust off. It was rough. It was rough in a couple of my leagues. Trust me.
What up, Bogey? He said, man, my teams are lightweight. Bad in this joint. He said, fuck, that didn't make any waiver claims also. My team got their asses whooped this week. I'm in the number 6 division. And, man, my team just all the way shit the bed. And I faced the highest scorer over here, Marshall Green. Hold on. We got a Marshall drop. Man, he whooped on me. The only player that I had that really did good was Kirk Cousins. Everyone else, Najee, Ken Walker, Devonta Smith, Mari the Pooper Scooper, Logan Thomas, James Cook, because fucking Travis Kelce went out. I had him on my bench last week. And then Deontay Johnson, who got hurt during the game. And he had Tyreek Hill and Brandon Ayuk. So this is the second team that we've seen that has the combo of Hill and Ayuk. He left Mark Andrews in his lineup. Didn't even matter. Still outscored me by 50 points and scored the highest in the division.
It was ugly.
Oh yeah,
it was ugly. Who do you have for defense?
So we didn't add defense or kickers. We just left
no defense, no kickers. Got you.
Fuck the team defense. And you know I love playing IDP, but I knew this is going to be a big tournament where we got to get everybody involved. So we didn't want to have IDP and like make it where it scared anybody away.
That's all good.
But one day, yeah, we'll get people into some other leagues. It's cool because there's people who join the WAFERZ leagues that I didn't necessarily know, didn't play in any leagues. And then they got in this. They're like, hey, shit, you got any other leagues? And so even just through the connection here, we got some other people into IDP leagues. All right, let's see. And Dennis said, how did he do in the one? Let's see. Where's Dennis's team at here? So Dennis caught a dub, only scored 93 points. But crazy. He was actually going against his wife. They're both in the same division.
Let's go.
And he beat wifey by, looks like 6 points, just barely. And he got lucky. She had Patrick Mahomes, who didn't do the best. Dennis had
you gotta let the wife win, bro. You brutal.
Slacking. And it was her team all around. Just it needs a little bit of TLC. And she caught Rodgers. Got the Rodgers injury.
Can we just take a moment of silence for Rodgers for a second? God,
this is what we like to do.
And I'm gonna set body up. Oh man. So unfortunately, like I was into his Hard Knocks. I've been watching his Hard Knocks, and I was like, yo, they looking all right. Like, you know, finally the Jets maybe can finish above 500.
Nope. And what up, Antonio? And Antonio's a Jets fan. I know he's feeling it.
Damn, Antonio.
Bullshit.
Sorry, brother. I feel your pain. I'm a Falcons fan, so we've been trying to get our shit together too.
And Emil said Rodgers ain't coming back. I mean, not this year, but I think he's going to come back. And what Dennis say? Was that are you asking, was that who came to Vegas? Doe?
Yeah, that's me.
To Vegas. Hell yeah.
I'm shitting the bed in that league. Dude, for some reason, I don't know why I got Kyler Murray and Trey Lance as my quarterbacks, bro.
Oh, man. Whoo, man.
That's all the research I needed.
I'd be smoking heavy if those are my two QB. I mean, I'm already smoking heavy anyways, but I'm drowning some sorrows with that one. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Kyler doesn't play the whole year. We'll see though. We'll see. All right, let's jump into number 2 here. And Emil said, "Ha, Kyler Murray."
Number 2.
And Antonio said, "Oh no, we suck again." Oh man, so here we had, okay, this was actually number 2, had the second highest scoring team in the tourney, and it was, so I'm not sure who this is, but Sig Stone is their sleeper handle, 157 and 0.47, so it's like literally like 0.2 or 0.3 below Jamie. Like it was hella close. Jeez. Over there, very, very close. And he played the 3rd Street Trapper. Okay. 4th and 20 is the team name. Got his ass whooped in week 1. He had Rodgers as well. Sucks. Anybody had Rodgers in a single QB league playing, it's like so automatic tragedy right there. This dude's got a squad, though. The Sig Stone, Tua, Tony Pasta. That's Tony Pollard, for those who don't know. Ramondre Stevenson, Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, and he had B-Rob the Mob over there as well. And he had Kirk Cousins on the bench.
Wow.
Pretty
Cousins on the bench will kill you, brother. I think he's going to do nice this year.
Yeah.
I mean, Jefferson's number 1. Who else? He's got it. Somebody's got to throw it to him. It's A and B.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Derek. What up? He said, salute Huss and Doe. What up?
What up, Derek?
All right. Let me see. Any other teams worth mentioning? Okay, so there was a team, actually. This one had 2 top scorers here. Doesn't matter if you ain't first or last anyways, but this team had 150, and this is EFFF. Is their sleeper handle. Not sure who that is. He's going up against New. And got Josh Allen, Breece Hall, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Pat Freiermuth, Reed, Javante. I mean, that's pretty top heavy right there. Might not have Aaron Jones this week though.
That might be the strongest lineup I've heard yet, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple. No one expects Josh Allen to only put up 21 points.
He'll get out of his get out of his slump.
Yep. All right. Hey. And Bogey came in the house to talk some shit about some of these teams. Can you dig it, sucker? Uh-oh.
I'm very elusive.
It went into the Matrix.
I'm very elusive.
There he is.
No, listen, I'm elusive today.
I couldn't hear you. You're in the Matrix.
Oh, okay. There, man, I'm back.
There you go.
There he is. What's going on, my G?
What up, my guy? No, I turned it around facing the other way just to be in the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
But you guys couldn't hear me.
In the Matrix.
Yeah, I thought he was doing that on purpose in the start of the show. I was like, that's kind of tight. Like just because you could hear him, but you couldn't see him. I thought he was like doing that on purpose. Like, listen, you know what I mean? Like just to protect the protect the faces.
And shout out to everyone who's getting some questions in. We appreciate you. We're going to be coming back in a few hours for our late night Saturday Q&A. We always get started around 8 West Coast time, 11 p.m. for you guys. Did I say 8 a.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. for you East Coasters? Uh-oh. Yeah. One Nation said, I'm in the L.A. area. Where can I find some wafers to smoke?
Oh, man, we're in a couple different stores. You can check us out on Melrose, at Cookies or Cookies Maywood, depending on which area in LA you are. If you're in the Valley, you can go to Syndicate, or you can go to Atrium.
There we go.
That's tight. Syndicate is the name of a rap group I'm a part of.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go pick up that wafers.
They're all D-boys. Allegedly.
All right. Let's jump into this number 3 over here. Let's see. Who we have as some top scorers over here? So we had a team that scored 155 points. The FF Sportsman. And he kind of separated himself from the pack a little bit. Oh, man, I see Bogey. Bogey was kind of like me. He took a big old L in this one. Bogey's in the number 3 division.
Uh-oh.
I think you have Joe Burrow over here, though, huh?
Yep, and I think I have a Higgins stack, right?
No, but you did leave Jerry Jeudy in there.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. You know what's fucked up is I forgot about these ones for real.
I totally forgot all about Jared Jeudy, honestly, like during the draft and everything.
Yeah, it was kind of cool that people were kind of hating on him. Then he gets the hamstring because then we got to get him like really late. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, theoretically, if he comes back in balls, we only missed a week and he was going hella late. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, let's see. I want to see them just have like one good game, and then I'll be like, okay, I feel safe with Russ and the Broncos for our fantasy. We still haven't seen it.
What did Russ do last week? I felt like he at least looks better than last year, right? Like even if it's just a 1-game sample size.
He looked okay. I think he only threw for maybe like 160.
Yeah, the stats they had to be trash. Yeah, 177 and 2 tugs.
Okay.
Yeah. Expect more.
Yeah, do better, Russ.
So here goes this FF Sportsman squad. He scored 155 points. And looks like the second highest scoring team was 120. So, I mean, he had a little bit of a gap between everybody else. He had Fields, ETN, James Conner, Ayuk. Oh, there you go. And Tyreek Hill. Another Tyreek Hill Ayuk stack right there. There's a third team that we've seen that stacked those guys together.
Ooh.
Damn, it had Algier on the bench, had Richardson on the bench, and Richardson scored more than Fields in week 1. Oh, man, but he has Rashad Penny on the bench, though. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing. Might sour the whole squad. That's wild, though. A lot of Tyreek Hill, Brandon Ayuk. And I guess if you're really like, if you went crazy on Ayuk in the first round, you could have waited to what? 4th, 5th, 6th round for Ayuk sometimes. Swooped him at number 3.
Yeah. Debo's, I was pulling up Debo before him in some instances. And then, like, even like I would come back around a couple of rounds later, Ayuk would still be there, but I'd be like, I have Debo. I don't want to be too heavy on them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, man, I should have just had more Ayuks.
Yeah. So let's see. We already went over number 4, where our man Jamie Antonio Gibbons put up the highest score of the week, 158.87. And there was another guy with 157 and 40 something, but yeah, Jamie had the high. To the number 5.
That was close. That was a 1-point difference.
Yeah, super close. Super close. And let's see here. Let's see, in the number 5, we had a team that scored 134. I can't see who this is, but they got Tyreek, Aaron Jones, and Kirk Cousins. I mean, that pretty much led them the way. Really, 3 guys could like win you a week.
Yeah.
In this format. Yeah, 8 starters. Had Jacoby Myers on the bench.
QB premium is in this single QB is a thing too.
Yeah. Oh man, we had a matchup between our man Taco and between Bakes a Lot, and Taco took out Bakes a Lot.
Ooh.
Let's see. What
was
about
that a close one? Or was that a close one? Or
it was about a 20-point difference. Wasn't super close.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Let's jump over. Okay, so we already did the number 6. It was the guy who we talked about, the Marshall Green, who whooped on me. Scored the highest in the number 6 division. Let's see. What about this number 7 here? And this dude, AF Dizzy, and he made sure, make sure you shout me out as I scored the most in our division. He did. Yeah. 134. There was 2 teams. So Dennis actually scored 131 and B-Dog scored 131 as well. So there's 3 teams that seem a little top heavy over here.
Big dog.
Let's see. This AF Dizzy, they had Mahomes, Stevenson, Tyreek, Cortland Sutton, David Montgomery, Debo, Damian Pierce. Seems all right. But maybe it's because these other teams are pretty stacked also. Let's see. Dennis has T-Law, CMC, B-Rob the Mob, has Brandon Ayuk. That brought him up. And let's see, it's B-Doggy, Tua, Eckler, ETN, Amon Ra. See, it's kind of crazy because we're doing these like right now on Saturday, and we're already in like week 2 mode. So just going back and seeing the week 1 teams and like all these Aaron Jones teams and Eckler teams that I see is like, damn, these guys might not be putting up the big points like they did in week 1.
No, for
You're
real.
lying.
Did you have on any of your teams, Doe? You got any other guys who got injured in week 1 and won't be playing in week 2 more than likely?
Fortunately, all my guys are good. They just stunk it up.
I had a bunch of Deontay Johnsons just die on me.
I know you fuck with the Falcons. I know you got some Bijan. Did you get Algier anywhere? Did you even?
I got Bijan. I didn't get Algier anywhere, but I got Cordarrelle.
Corduroy Pimpin?
Yes.
Cordarrelle.
So mark my words. That boy gonna do something because they don't need him in the backfield anymore. But he still was a wide receiver. He was both a few years back.
I can get behind that.
What up, Peacock?
What up, Peacock?
Let's see. All right, let's jump to the number 8 here. And then anyone rocking with us in the chat, let us know what division you're in, and we'll shout out your matchups what we got coming up. So Bogey caught a dub over in this
word?
one. Scored 114. Is that the highest? No, there's a couple others that scored higher, but here goes Bogey's team in the 8. Josh Allen, Eckler, Gibbs, Waddle, Ayuk, Kincaid. You left a spot open, and Deontay Johnson.
Left a spot
what
open.
What is wrong with me?
Didn't fill a spot.
I told you I completely forgot about these ones. I thought I lost both of them. Okay, I guess that puts me to 31-7 on the week last week.
Let's see. Our man 710 Zach got a dub. Song got a dub. He beat out Crispy. Whooped on him. Crispy scored 95. Song scored 125. Song had Tyreek Hill and Devonta Smith. And it's crazy. Crispy just didn't do that much. I mean, neither did Song has Hurts and Miles Sanders, but it's like Tyreek Hill and Devonta Smith. Those are the only guys who really outproduced their numbers. Still caught a dub.
Man, I remember that draft now too. This is 8, right? I had auto drafted, bro. I was trying to get Tyreek Hill, gave me Austin Powers. I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? We're doing this. So I still managed to get me a piece of that offense with Waddle, but you know what I mean? Listen, this is gonna be tough for the kid. I didn't even know that. I guess that's my only redraft share of Eckler.
Okay.
Yeah. Now he'll be nice and tucked away in that IR, huh?
How long is he out for?
I mean, they fear it's a high ankle. So there's kind of ways of watch. It's like ways of watching it without them saying anything. For example, like if they
real quick, what up, Taco? We just shouted you out. You caught a dub against our man Bakes a Lot. What up? What up?
Yeah,
good shit, my boy.
And it's like if you don't see Eckler get put on the IR this week, it should give us hope that he's not gone for that long. You know what I mean?
How is it a week gone by since this shit happened and they don't know what kind of grade this ankle injury or, you know?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a new thing they're doing. I mean, they were mandated to say if he was hurt or not. They say like, yeah, he's hurt and there's no practice. Then like, you know, it's all the insiders, quote unquote, that are saying they fear high ankle sprain. And that's like 4 to 6 weeks. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, you know what I mean?
Saquon.
I mean, yeah, he came back in what, 3 weeks?
3 weeks, I think.
And he balled. That was the 2019 year, end of 2019, because he missed like majority of the, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Gary. What up, Buffet boy?
He basically missed like 4 weeks if you think about it, because he got injured early in that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back into this number 9 over here. So let's see. We had our man Silky Johnson caught a dub against Crispy. Big Will, he caught a dub, 129. But it looks like Song is the top scorer over here, 141. Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Amon Ra, Calvin Ridley. Solid pieces. Man, it's crazy. He went up against 710 Zach, and Zach had Burrow in the starting lineup and had Tua on the bench. Doesn't look like that would have caught him a dub, but that sucks.
Them points still matter. You still want to win this thing at the end.
Yeah.
For sure. Right. When I see cats do that, I don't understand when they do it on purpose. Then when they pull their team,
I still want points. Because, like, it's happened to me before. Like, missed the playoffs because of some points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, you know what I hate is when I make, in week 1, when I make a wrong start sit, and then, like, at the end of the year, if I'm out by 1 loss, it's because it's going to haunt me all year. You know what I mean?
It always works out like that.
All the whole year.
The whole year. Like, I'm still on tilt on that. I swapped out Romeo Dobbs for Van Dam Jefferson, and that motherfucker cost me one of my $200 joints. Because that league is like, it's ugly. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. Our man Marshall showed up in the chat. He said, let's talk about that number 6, though. Oh, yeah. We talked about how you whooped my ass in that one. One of the top scoring teams in the entire tournament with 150. There was only a couple teams that scored over 150 out of the 120 teams total.
Marshall came to play, huh?
He did. Marshall ain't playing.
He's the Marshall. Marshall Law.
It's that damn Hill and Ayuk stack. That was one of them. Just killing everybody with that stack. Let's see. Let's jump back to the number 10 for the last one. Then we'll look at some matchups. So if you guys want us to review your matchup, put what league or what division you're in, and we'll find your team and we'll talk about your week 2 matchup. And if we think we're gonna call it if we think you're gonna win or lose. And let's see. Crispy caught a dub and only scored 91 points. You got lucky, Crispy. Man, there's someone, who's this? Bandy be flexing, 81 points, but caught a dub.
Wow.
I mean, it was an ugly week.
For sure.
Yeah. In one of my leagues, somebody had 53, the other dude had 40-something.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not even 100 points combined.
No, it was a super flex too, bro.
Yeah.
Just the team, like one team had JK, one team had JK, Jacobs, Saquon, and Danny Dumbass, and then Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? So they just caught all those that had Waller. It was just all bad for them. You know what I mean? And he was the one that won. You know what I'm saying? Because the other dude had a bunch of fucking blanks also. You know what I mean? Just everybody blanking.
Sometimes you need that luck. Let's see. So we got Pacademic and 4th and Flex. And so that's what's that? That's our man Trey, 4th and Flex. He scored the highest in this one, 132. He had Bijan. He had Ayuk, Travis Etienne. Man, he had Jordan Love on the bench, scored way more than Fields last week. And then he's got our man Dotson.
Well, obviously
Saquon and Isaiah Likely as his tight end. Fuck, man. Crazy. It's so bad that you could have like a couple guys like score like nothing and still kind of scrape.
I just won with a blank spot.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, Crispy said it right there. Bogey better fix his lineup in 8.
I'm finna.
Yeah, it's the first week. We fellas, let's pay more attention this week. You know what I'm saying?
See, here's my thing. I totally forgot about it because when these were drafted, and like then I was just all the drafts and then I swear like this is on like the non-money page, so I just forgot about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not that you know what I mean. And then I completely from when we're doing the WAFERZ shit. I was like, oh man, I lost.
But you're not the only one that forgot to fulfill.
Yeah, we called out a couple people that we saw. It was people who had good scores too, but you know,
I need to do better.
I
let you guys down.
It happens, bro.
I'm feeling good about my team this week so far. I got Kirk Cousins and Devonta Smith, so we're off to a good start. I got 70 points combined and only 2 players gone so far.
He's trying to get the top score on the week. He's like, fuck this.
I'm trying, man. I want one of those WAFERZ hats, the Mile High Club.
I got you. Right? It's a few more left for sure.
Nice.
I've got like 3/4 of the way. You know what I mean? I've been to space straight up. You know what I mean? But, that's some other shit.
And Bakes is in the tournament, and he was also at the mansion. He said, "Shout out to WAFERZ." Period. He said, "Love the little snack pack of nugs at the mansion." Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bless.
Yep. Man, I was a real big fan of the live rosin joints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those
cartridges,
are,
right?
Yeah, the carts. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'm high.
And it's Buffet Boy, who's like, man, like what he's coming back to Vegas. He comes like 5-6 times a year. He's like, where can I get those WAFERZ cartridges in Vegas?
Bruh, somebody else asked me about them recently in Vegas, and we're working on it.
Yeah, it was fire. It's like hitting a little dab, man. It's fucking awesome.
It really was. And like, what's crazy is like, what fucked me because
how were those swirls, by the way?
Yeah, the actual dabs. Yeah,
those were fire.
Bakes, you tried some of the WAFERZ dabs, right? And the WAFERZ swirls.
Yep, I had to get down. I hit that shit a couple times. I was mad shrooming too, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for it now.
Hey, big homie, you was on one.
Listen, we're having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Much love.
Yeah, like it's crazy too, because like we had like these other we had all kind of recreational things going on, right? And it was we were like the only ones hitting that tequila, and I swear the tequila was keeping me leveled. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? Because I was, what I mean, taking the edge off for sure.
And okay, so Bakes, he lives in like San Bernardino, like area.
San Bernardino.
Any WAFERZ in the Inland Empire, like area at all?
Yeah, I think we are out in San Bernardino. I think there's is there a Catalyst? I think there's a Catalyst out there. We're in Catalyst. Check us out there. Damn, I'm doing good with this shit. It's off the top of the dome.
Hey, you know what I mean? You're made for it.
And
that is cool, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you guys can get something out in Northern Cali, that would be dope, man. I might know a couple cats too.
We're in SAC. We're in SAC. I think we're in San Jose.
Okay, yeah, I'm out in Elk Grove, so I'm in Sacramento County.
Okay.
You said there's some in San Jose?
Yep.
Oh, that's
I can't remember off the top of my head which.
Yeah, which club? I actually work with a handful of dispensaries out there.
I'll find out for you. I'll let you know for sure. I can't remember which spot is in SAC, but got you.
And if you want to get into more dispensaries in San Ho, Bogey's, you can liaise on some of those.
We actually about to do a Northern Cal Blitz, so you should be seeing me probably within the next 2-3 weeks, and we'll link up, Bo.
Okay, yeah, let me know. Hell yeah, man.
For sure.
As long as it's one of them days where I don't have all the kids, hell, I'm there.
For sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That'd be awesome, actually.
All right, so we're gonna go over a couple of Crispy's teams. Throw it in the chat if he wants to break down some of your matchups. So Gary, he said his matchup. Well, he said his matchup last week was a little brutal. He's got Devonta Smith, so he's off to a good start. But here goes Gary's squad: Josh Allen, Nick Chubb. Oh no, Swift. I thought he had Smith. He had DeAndre Swift up in 27 points already.
Fire.
Debo, McLaurin, Dawson Knox, Montgomery, and Najee as his flex. Oh man, he's got Kadarius Toney on the bench though. Man,
Don't do that to him. Leave him on the bench.
Get rid of that guy.
Don't egg him on. No, I thought you were trying to egg him on to starting him.
No. Fuck Tony. And then the team he's going up against got Dak, Stevenson, Madison, and Goddard. So crazy Goddard. Six receptions, but 22 yards. Man. This team's got Cooper Kupp in the starting lineup. We're gonna have to call them out. And Garrett Wilson, Keenan Allen, and Dalvin Cook. This is who the hell is this? Gray 08. So we can see where the hell they're at.
Had a dog named Gray one time. My bad. Did I say that out loud?
I think Gary's got that one. It looks pretty good. Crispy said, "Get off Tony's nuts." And Kidda, what up? He said, "Smoke it up. Let's smoke it up." All right. Which
what up,
one?
Kidda?
Let's see. Crispy, we'll go over your matchup in number 10 real quick. Let's see. What's he got over here? Going up against Just a Hacker. Uh-oh. He's got Devonta Smith.
Might hack him.
He's got Devonta Smith and DJ Moore, Gino, CMC, Najee, DJ Moore, Ingram, Judy. Put Judy in there. Put Algier in there. And going up against T-Law, Jacobs, Jamal, CD, Nico, Goddard, Marquise Brown, and Christian Watson.
Nice.
And the dude has Aaron Jones on the bench, so it looks like he already made that move in anticipation.
Yeah. Well, shit, I'm pleasure y'all having me on. Wanted to come through, smoke one with y'all, politic a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go set my lineup so we can check out my matchups. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go. Peace out, Buggy. See you in a few hours.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Crispy, it looks like you got that one. You better not figure out a way to lose that one, Crispy. Let's see. Uh-oh. He's going up against Phil in another one. You guys are like neck and neck. He's got Travis Kelce, though. Crispy's got CD and Derrick Henry, Najee.
Okay.
Yeah, that was gonna be tough. A lot of these matchup in a lot of these leagues, it's like most people are projected from like, let's just say 105 to like 115, 120. It seems like that's like kind of like the average projection.
That's pretty even. It's stacked though. That means the waivers got to be going crazy right now. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on this second week.
Yeah, and I want to see. I know there was a couple trades that went down. I didn't mark down what divisions they actually came out of, though. Let me see if I can find those real quick. Oh, yeah, here was one. Oh, shit, actually, this happened right before the season started, where we had Duval County get Barkley and traded away Waddle and Pierce. Let's see. That was before the season even started. Let me see. I know there was a trade that happened here recently. Nope, not in that one. Nope, not in that one either. Let me see. I swore there was multiple leagues that had trades this week. Maybe it was only one. Let's see.
Yeah. Everybody's sticking with that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, out of all 10 of these, I've only seen a couple. All 10 divisions, I've only seen a couple trades. Oh, here we go. So it was no, actually, this wasn't this week either. These ones were 2 weeks ago. We had Goff get traded for Purdy straight up, and we had Ken Walker get traded for McCaffrey straight up. And it was the same person that traded away. Same person traded away CMC and Goff. So I wonder if he like
why would he trade away CMC?
Yeah. Here we go. So here was one that happened last week. This one was
something I don't. CMC's.
Yeah.
CMC's not going to last that long. He's going to re-injure that thing.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to get more CMC, not trade him away.
I'm trying to tell you. Give me CMC, please. Anyone.
Bakes have made a rookie mistake in the WAFERZ League last week. Left Kelce in the tight end spot. I always have feeling good about my matchup this week. Let me know what division. I'll pull it up.
Come on, Mr. Bakes a lot.
And Drake said, I'm glad I got Hurts and McCaffrey on the squad. Yeah.
You got to.
Sure. Uh-oh. Kidda said, let me shake it up a little bit and put Cousins on the block right now. That's what's crazy, though. In the single QB leagues, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get that much QB trade action. So here goes one trade that happened. So, yeah, this one happened like a week and a half ago. First team, Andy. Andy's team received Cup and Montgomery, and Tripp's team, Trip 316, received Connor, Harris, Damian Harris, and Kadarius Toney.
Man, fuck Tony.
I really don't want to get Toney. That's crazy. Cooper Cup getting moved around though a little bit. And let's see, was that? Man, maybe that was the last trade that happened. I swear a trade happened this week. No, I guess that was the last trade.
Whoever traded Cup, they intended on doing that from the gun when they got him.
Yeah.
Use that value. Smart play.
Let's see. Crispy said he's going up against Bogey in the 8. So Crispy has Justin Jefferson in this one, Herbert, Najee, Mixon, Keenan Allen, Zach Ertz, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones. Yeah, and Bogey's lineup's all messed up right now. He's got Josh Allen, Brian Robinson, Gibbs, Waddle, Ayuk, Henry. He's got the open spot over here, and he's got Deontay Johnson. But I saw him just make a pick. He picked up Logan Thomas.
I thought about that, but I don't know.
The only thing that we can hope with Logan Thomas is that they treat him like Travis Kelce because it's the same offensive coordinator. Got 8 targets in the first week.
That's decent. He got it, but they're not going to see a lot of end zone with that complete unit. I don't think. I don't know. Not end zone, but red zone. I mean.
Yeah. Bogey just picked up Josh Reynolds as well. He's fixing his lineup over there just for you, Crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
anybody got any suggestions? Any pickups? Anybody know any pickups? Any sleepers that's out there that you know what I mean? That we might.
Yeah, I mean Josh Kelly and Puka, those were kind of like the pickups of the week. They're probably not available now.
Hell,
but those were the big ones. Come on, kidda. Said Logan Thomas will be on IR before we know it. He does always get hurt. And what? And Kidda said, how's my opponent this week? Has Kyler on the bench and Goff as his start. Did you mean to say the other way around? Because that's good, right? He should have Goff in the starting lineup. Bogey just picked up Mac Jones over there. He's making moves just for you, Crispy.
You like Mac Jones?
I mean, I feel like last year was a real weird year for them because they didn't even have an offensive coordinator. So, like, just having an offensive coordinator this year, like, that's a big step up in the right direction. And I mean, he's going to throw his greasy interceptions, but yeah. I think he can go out there and throw 250 and a couple touchdowns on normal basis.
That's all you need.
Yeah. And Kidda said I meant what I said.
But I think he's going to get sacked like fucking 4 or 5 times a game too, though.
The line's trash. Lucky we don't get minus points for the quarterback getting sacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not good when he gets sacked, but like you're getting the minus rushing yards or whatever. I mean, but that's really, even minus 10 yards is only like minus 1 point. So unless you're taking like a shitload of sacks, it should be nothing more than a couple points.
Hey, doesn't matter.
AF Dizzy made it. I was talking shit about how you were like, yeah, make sure you call me out as like top scorer in the division. Yeah, with your 134 points. So we did mention probably like, was it 4, maybe 5 teams that scored over 150 in the entire tournament. So out of the 10 divisions and the 120 teams, but you were for sure up there in it's crazy. We had a couple losing teams score in like over 150. It's wild.
Those teams that was winning with 80 points is wild.
Yeah, because let me see. Yeah, I only scored 7. Or no. That was this week.
What I've learned over the years is a W is a W, though.
Yeah.
For the day.
I scored 99, and I happened to play the top scorer in the division. Whooped my ass.
See, look, this next week is going to be totally different. I already see some predictions. I see some big points coming up, like some 40s and some 50s from some people from some guys.
Yeah, I cannot wait. And for anyone who might be watching this show for the first time, we do a Sunday morning show. Well, we do a Saturday evening show as well. We're going live in like 2 hours for like, your night before starting sits and all that. But we go live about 7 o'clock West Coast time. And we're live all the way through the first set of games. And we're keeping it extra lit. We're shouting out everyone who's scoring, answering questions in the morning. So, yeah, make sure you are here. It's the most lit morning show around. And we're smoking real heavy.
What you smoking on right there? Indica?
So so I just packed some Tahoe OG. I got it from my friend Chipokawaka's delivery service in San Diego. Vanessa just went down to San Diego last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to get some California in the biz.
Some of them terpenes.
AF Dizzy, I'll be at the Cardinals Giants game tomorrow. Nice. And we'll be tailgating. Hell yeah.
Where they play at? In AZ?
I'm pretty sure they're in Arizona. Let's see. I think the Giants are about to lose. Yep, they're in Arizona.
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah. Man, Arizona. I want to go check it out one of these days, see what their scene is all about now that they went fully recreational. I know that Ricky Williams, I don't know if he's partnered up with there's like a one of the smoking hotels that are out there or whatever, and they're always doing like watch parties and stuff, like Monday Night Football watch parties and shit like that.
Yeah, I know he's definitely heavy on the cannabis. I think he's got a brand. I can't remember the name of it.
It's called the Heisman.
Boom.
Yeah, he comes on the show. Like, I mean, it's been almost once a month, like for this year. Last year he was on like a handful of times. And yeah, when was it? November, when we had I forget what conference it was in November, but he came by at the bungalow that we were at in the Cosmo, and we did like a Monday Night Football watch party with him.
That's lit. Man, I'm trying to come out there to Vegas, man. We got to do a game in Vegas or something.
Hell yeah.
See the whoever they playing. Somebody.
Yep. And then just like we did the whole party and the whole event in August, we're doing that one again. We're trying to make this a twice a year like type of thing and do it for
like
the Super
during
Bowl.
the season, like during the season, right? Why
I want to do it for the Super Bowl. And it's like, it's so expensive during the Super Bowl for fucking hotels. But if we do it the way that we did it and everybody stays where we're at, it makes it a lot more feasible. And we just get a huge, huge ass place.
Yeah. Where's the Super Bowl at this year?
Vegas.
Lit.
It's going to be lit.
Let me know, man. Let me know. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, for sure. We've been talking about it for like a week or two, but yeah, it's really just getting somewhat of a head count. I mean, the way that we were doing it is, everybody, when we did in August, I mean, people were paying $500, $750. I mean, if you got a whole room, it was like $1,000 to $1,500. And, but we just had all the food and everything there. So, I mean, people could leave and do whatever they wanted, but most people were just staying there. We had all the food.
For sure.
I mean, yeah. So I want to do similar shit to that and do it.
I'm pretty sure me and Bees Barbarians would be down to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, especially for the Super Bowl, because like it's impossible to like get fucking hotels and shit. But I mean, we can get a huge ass Airbnb still. And what up, Kenny Stay Trill? Bogey, he was on the show. He had to hop off. We'll be back in a couple hours though. If you're not spinning at that time, we're coming back at 11 o'clock tonight. And Bogey said, okay, League 3 and League 8, set my lineups. Got the lineup set. There we go. What up, Chaotic? So Chaotic's in League 10, And I didn't even see your shit. Chaotic, did you win or lose over there? Let's see. Oh, she caught a loss. She played the highest in the division. Scored 106 and caught a loss. And there was a team that scored 81-1 in her division and a team that scored 91-1 in her division. That's rough. That's the luck of the draw. That's where the actual luck comes into play in fantasy football. Did you happen to, score decently but still lose?
You got to play the cards right and do your research.
Let's see. Should we have anybody on the bench of points? You didn't play Zay Jones. Why didn't you play him over in Njoku? You love the Jaguars too. And Kidda said Weed Chops in Cali were the best 09 to 2012. I mean, probably because they all had that was when the dab bars and everything started coming into play.
Well, that's because most of the shops were just pop-ups and illegal, so they were just trying to get the best shit off and then disappear in 6 months.
Yeah. And that's why they were the shit.
For sure.
Yeah, because that was back when I don't know, they were just taxing you. Even if you didn't have a license, they weren't even arresting you, right? You just had to pay some kind of fine per day.
Yep, like $25 or some shit like that.
I mean, I heard it was a couple thousand, but either way, if you're clocking 10,000, you got to pay a $2,000 tax.
I remember it was it was $25 or some shit, $50.
Damn. Oh man. And JX, what up, JX? Said, how y'all doing? Doing good. We're getting ready to wrap up this show, but we're going to be back here in about 2 hours doing our late night Q&A.
Yes, sir. Man, appreciate you, brother. It's a long season.
Yeah. And I think Saturdays might be a good day to do this also. I mean, if this, this kind of
Saturdays,
time.
I feel like people were out. They had the time to come in and interact, and they chilling and they enjoying themselves. So I'm fucking with Saturday.
Yeah. Kid has said the freebies, the first time patient. Yeah, hella free shit. I usually didn't like it though. I mean, I don't know. I guess I wasn't scouting every single place like that, but most of the freebie shit that I got usually ended up being trash.
That's true, but it was free, and then you could go in and go to 4 to 5 different shops that you ain't been to, and get an extra 5 grams out of it and be good.
And Kidda was, I mean, he's in San Diego like I was at that time, and I just always felt like LA is probably a little bit more popping with the dispensary scene. I mean, there was a handful in San Diego, and there's a shitload, but most of them were just real shitty, seedy places.
Yeah, you got to get it in the streets, man. Only thing about the streets is all that stuff is just full of chemicals and pops for stuff, and they just, it's that's why it's on the black market for a reason. It's the shit that the farms couldn't get rid of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a game out here, man. But we still kicking up dust with wafers and keeping that super strong flavors.
Hell yeah. And JX said so many of those by my area, you can just pull up and buy a gram. Yeah, for sure. Okay. And he said he's in SD too. All right. Shout out to the 619.
Shout out to SD.
All right. I'm about to smoke one more bowl, and then we're going to get up out of here. Make sure you go follow the podcast, Fantasy Football Hustler Podcast, the Silver Screen Breakdown podcast for all the movie reviews. We just broke down The Deer Hunter last night. We're breaking down, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot next week. We got some Nelly Nell reviews. So Nelson Tynes is our co-host over there. He's a star of Paid in Full, at least one of the guys who is in there. The guy Wedge who got shot in the ass.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So funny. And what do you guys got going on, Doe? Let's hear about everything WAFERZ going on.
Man, we just launched our chocolate, our infused chocolate. So we're you'll see that on shelves coming soon. We get in a couple of different stores right now, but it's going crazy. We got the promo and the video and all the stuff going for it. So the rollout's coming soon, and obviously the flour and just just keeping it coming, man. Just keeping it coming. Holidays are coming up, so we got some new treats coming up too, like some different type of things that the guys in the lab are trying to play with a little bit. So we'll probably have some different kind of edibles as well. Probably, I'd say by the end of the year. So just focusing it, man. Focusing in, locking in. We locked in.
Hell yeah. So wherever you
guys
are,
follow us, man. WAFERZ Official. You know.
Hell yeah. That's our IG, WAFERZ Official. And where you guys are at in Cali, just go look for them because they're all over the state.
We're all over.
Because you could just go search WAFERZ in Weed Maps, right?
Yep.
There you go. So if you still fuck with Weed Maps,
you can search it. You can search it on Google, and our page will come up. You know, wafers.co.
There you go. And you got all the different dispensaries in there that you guys are in.
Yep. There should be a link with the map and everything.
There you go. Boom. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week for another WAFERZ recap, and we'll be back in a couple hours for the late night Q&A. We'll be back tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day.
Good luck tomorrow.
Come tap in. Hell yeah. Yeah. Good luck to everybody in your matchups. It's gonna be a rough one. We'll see you guys later. Peace out, doe. We'll catch you guys next time.
Much love, y'all.
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
My pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Call out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Money! Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.